Welcome to Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis. Guys, you know this, the Saber. But what about a full-size Saber? Stay tuned. All right, guys, we all know this training tool slash real little racket called the Saber by Functional Tennis, but he decided to make a full-size racket. Now, the box is interesting. It says 1% better every day. 1% better every day. That's a great philosophy. What if we could improve ourselves 1% better every day? Well, that would be amazing, because in 100 days, you would be 100% better. That's the goal. Now let's check out the FT99 by Functional Tennis. Baby blue bag to match the original. Oh, it looks like the little guy, but bigger. It's already strung, and look at that. So, feel, control is what this was built on, and the same effects are gonna come through in this 99 real racket. Interesting. Are there specs on this, guys? Oh, there are specs. Check it out, guys. So 99 square inch head. We got 305 on the grams. Tension 45 to 55. 16 by 19 pattern here. Man, I'm gonna like this thing. Grip 3/8. Let's get the plastic off and test it out. Stay tuned. Is this on?
Harry, what are we doing here?
Oh, hey, bud. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good. So I'm just setting up my SwingVision over here so that during our hitting session, we can see how bad I'm doing today.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
But you won't be doing bad, Harry.
No.
You'll be moving your feet, watching the ball.
This is why I love you, buddy. All right, just got off the court. FT99. It says launch edition. Now, I had them try out the Saber first, and Coach, what did you think of that Saber?
I mean, I think it's super fun, to play with, but obviously it took me a little bit to even start hitting it on the strings. But after that, as long as you're hitting the sweet spot, it actually comes off really nicely. Mm-hmm. So this is super fun to hit with. Like, I would definitely buy one.
Yeah, no, I said no slice. As soon as you said no slice, you're good. Coach Jerry, you were excited when you saw it. What did you think?
I see a lot of people using it. I see everyone on Instagram using it, social media using it, and they always say it's a really good training tool. So I was definitely excited to try it because I've never given it a shot before. This thing was super fun to play with. Definitely took a bit for me to dial it in for sure, but I think once I found that sweet spot, once I kind of dialed in the kind of stroke that I need to use for it, I definitely got some good pop from this thing. Mm-hmm. I think it's definitely a good trainer in terms of trying to figure out how to keep your eye on the ball and keep a track on the racket itself, because guys, definitely if you don't hit it in the sweet spot, you're going to be hitting a lot of frames and a lot of shanks. So
this is correct.
I think what this thing definitely does is it kind of teaches you to hit kind of the center part of the racket or the sweet spot on the racket, and again, definitely makes you focus on your shots and make sure you're hitting clean balls, because if you don't hit it clean, you don't go for it or commit to the shot, that thing's not going to go over the net. So I think that's where this kind of thing kind of shines in terms of teaching you how to hit through your shot, all again just looking for that sweet spot on the racket. So I was super excited to play it, and like Kira said, would definitely be open to buying one. It's super fun to play with.
Yeah. Now, the regular one now. So what did we think of that?
So I can start off here. This one was interesting. It was it's a 99 square inch head size racket. As you and I were talking about, they don't make too many 99s out there. The only two rackets that I know of were the Shift, which is now discontinued, and the current Ultra 99. So what I was trying to do is try to compare this racket to kind of those two, since they were part of the same family. This one, I'd say it probably wasn't for me in the sense that it didn't really have as much pop as I kind of look for in rackets these days. I think the sweet spot was defined, but it was hard to kind of locate on a consistent basis. I think especially when the ball comes at you pretty fast, it's hard to kind of get that timing down and find that spot in the racket that kind of hits the right way and kind of launches the ball off at the right angle. But I will say, when you have enough time to set this thing up, when you have enough time to find that sweet spot, it feels like butter for sure. So it sinks in the string bed very well, comes out of the string bed really fast. It's just kind of a point and shoot racket. But again, the problem is locating that sweet spot is definitely the hardest part for the frame. So yeah, I mean, if you're like a higher skilled player that can definitely do the timing or kind of generate your own power, I feel like this would be a good one. But for me personally, I definitely had a little bit of a hard time generating some pace with any off-centered shots.
Yeah. Coach Kira?
I basically echo what Jared said. The sweet spot is a little bit smaller. In fact, it's kind of like the Saber as I'm holding them together. If you don't hit like smack right there, your ball isn't really going, anywhere, which is the same with the Saber, right? You don't hit the string, you're going to shank it somewhere. So it was, you have to really focus on the shots on this one. So I feel like it's also like still kind of like a good training in which, really focus on the sweet spot on this one. If not, you're going to start hitting a little bit short, not as much power. But when you do get it there, I actually got I generated quite a bit of spin and a little bit of power. So, it was still fun.
No, I know exactly what you guys are talking about. The first thing I heard when these two were hitting was the sound that came off of this racket sounded just like the same one that came off of this racket. So it has a familiarity in terms of, when it pops in the strings. You just hear that same pop. The sweet spot, I echo what they say too. It feels like it's the same size as this. When you hit that right spot, it makes that right sound, and it goes just like this one, which isn't bad. You get good ball speed with this. I feel like this one, if you're not sure of yourself or if you want to murder the ball, it doesn't really go as hard or as fast as I would want. If you want to stroke through the ball and you're sure of yourself and you hit like Rybakina or Sabalenka, then I feel like they can murder the ball with this one. But you kind of have to like dial it in and be 100% sure that you're going to hit the strings and it's going to go that way. I feel like I need a little more time with this one, and but I feel like it's a, you know, they did a good job producing a bigger version of this, but I think it's built for like higher level players for sure. It may be the strings too, because it did come pre-strung, and it's not my string, and it's not your string, and it's not your string. So I might restring this and try it again. All right, guys, here, keep trying that. I'm gonna restring this. Thank you for doing the test with us. Where can we find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram at Mod Tennis.
You can find our joint Instagram at KJ Tennis.
All right, guys, thank you for watching Tennis Spin, where we put our spin on your tennis.